It's your girl, Britney Shields, and welcome to the It Girl podcast. My It Girl co-host of the week is the winner of the Real It Girls of West Hollywood November. It's Starra D'Show!
Hello, everybody. Hi, Britney.
Hi, how are you?
I'm so tired, but we're here, and that's what matters.
We made it.
We made it.
It's Monday. We made it to another week.
Oh, my God.
I'm always like, thank God. Now, first of all, the name.
Yes.
Every show I go to where you are in it, the host always comments on what a great name Starra D'Show is.
Thank you.
How did you come up with it? How did you land on it?
So it's funny. My drag sister and I met in college, and we came up with our names in the same exact place. Not the same time, but the same exact place. We were doing, I did theater in college, and we were doing rehearsals for a show that we were both in. And there was a chalkboard in the rehearsal room, and we were like on a break, and we just started to just mess around and just come up with like punny like drag names, and like Lisa Carr, Manicure, LGBT it was one of them, and then I just wrote Starra D'Show for one. Yeah, and we both kind of just stopped like as if it was like a freeze frame, and we both were like, wait, that's kind of cute. I was like, I'm a theater gay. If I ever do drag, at the time I had no idea I was going to end up doing drag, but at the time I was like, this is probably going to be the name.
This would be the name. And so you held on to it ever since that moment.
I held on to it. I had another one, which was Caramella Delight, which if y'all want it, take it. I have mine now. Okay.
Word. Well, what's your sister's name? Ensemble?
Maxilla. I'm dead. Not the that's crazy.
Chorus line or something?
Chorus line is crazy. No, it's Maxilla Monet.
Maxilla Monet.
Maxilla Monet.
Is she here in LA or where is she?
She's based out in the IE. Okay. But she, both of us are in the same drag house, and that's literally my best friend.
Amazing.
I love her.
Are you from the IE?
No, I actually am.
Which is the Inland Empire for anybody who is not from California or LA.
It's the Inland Empire, like Moreno Valley, Riverside, Ontario. I actually grew up in Orange County. I grew up in a little town called La Habra. And then I moved back between La Habra and a small city called La Puente, which is, I think, 20 minutes outside of downtown LA. I don't think it's a part of LA. I got yelled at saying that it is. Yeah. People are very territorial when it comes to LA.
You know, it goes back and forth.
It does.
I mean, everybody has like such strong opinions either way. It's the same thing when I say I'm from Atlanta. You know, I'm from Alpharetta. Okay. Which if I meet anybody from Atlanta, they say you're not from Atlanta. But it's just shorthand. Yeah. You know, like I understand the shorthand of it all. Now, so how big is your drag house? I know earlier you were mentioning that Iridessa is your drag mother.
Iridessa Van Cartier, yes.
Yes. Who also was in the show.
Which
we'll talk about in a second. But yes.
So my drag house is actually like not very big, but we are very mighty. Okay. So Iridessa is the mother. I have my drag sister Maxilla Monet. I have my sister Mira. And then I also have myself. There's myself. Sure. And then our sister Polly, who hasn't performed yet, but it's time, sister. Let's do it. Let's get you out there. But it's just us core. How many was that? 4 or 5?
4 or 5. Yeah, I mean that's pretty solid.
I went to school for theater, not for math. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's a small but mighty house, and you know I love them to death, and they are the reason why I'm still doing drag to this day.
Yeah, and you said that you've been doing drag for 1 year and 3 months.
1 year and 3 months.
Okay, wow. So what compelled you to put it on?
It's funny it's meeting Iridessa for the first time. We were doing a show out in the IE together, and I had never met them. My best friend Maxilla was like, go find them, tell them that you know me, and then you'll be fine. And the energy from the minute I met them was like, oh my God, where have you been all my life? Yeah. And then...
Well, she has such great energy. Like, she is just like one of those warm, open-hearted, like, people. Like, she's so easy, I feel like, to get to know.
And what's funny is that we always make the joke of, like, we are the same person, I'm just shorter. Which we are, because the way that we talk, the way that we, like, interact with each other, we basically are like twins. Yeah. Yeah. But I brought up drag and had wanted to do it. I had gone to see, like, her do a show, and my drag sisters do shows. And one of the hosts of the show that they were like, just come and do it when you're ready. And I was like,
What was the name of the show?
Hot Mess Express.
Hot Mess Express.
Hot Mess Express.
I love that.
It still happens. VIP in Riverside, hosted by Nabor Style. Shout out Nabor. I love you. I love VIP. That's where I got my start, and I still do shows there. I still do Hot Mess to this day.
Okay, cool.
A year and 3 months later.
That's amazing. And you were mentioning you started in theater. You mentioned you also did improv as well. Talk to me about, like, were you in like a theater troupe or some sort of improv group?
So I actually got into theater really late in my life. Yeah. Funny enough, I started doing theater because I wanted to impress a girl out in middle school.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
Things have changed. Sure. But I wanted to impress her, and then we ended up going to completely different high schools. Okay. And I was like, well, I'm already signed up for it, and turned out I'm actually not too bad at it. Yeah. And I just continued doing it all through high school. One of my may she rest in peace. One of my theater teacher in high school, Ricarla Roman. She was the one that pushed me to keep doing it in college. So in her honor, I continued doing it in community college. I continued doing it when I went to get my bachelor's degree, and I'm still doing theater to this day. Yeah. In what capacity are you doing? Aside from obviously the drag of it all, but what other kind of theater are you doing? So I do musical theater, and I do also straight plays as well. I actually just did a production of Heathers back in April. We'll say April. That sounds about right. We'll say April. I did Heathers. Of this year? This year. Wow. Okay, great. Where was that? That was in Eastvale. Okay. Eastvale with Polaris Arts. Amazing. Yeah. What role were you? I was in the ensemble. I played the Bellegarde Geek, which if nobody knows who the Bellegarde Geek is, the famous line is, I want to kidnap a Heather and tie her up into the basement and photograph her naked and leave her there for the rats. Okay. Yeah, that was my big line. You had that line memorized. You were like, it was right there. I probably butchered it, but like that's generally what it was. Yeah. How many nights a week, or like what was the run? We did I think it was 5 shows. So we did 5 shows. We did a Thursday, a Friday, 2 Saturdays, and a Sunday. Yeah, we did 5 shows. Okay. 5 shows. Okay. Well, you are just such a natural on the stage. It's so funny how like it came up to me because I went to the Henny Games, and I think it was Pterodactyl who was like, you need to have Starra on the show. Like, you should keep an eye on Starra. So I think ever from that moment, I was like, okay. And that's why I reached out to you for the Real It Girls of West Hollywood. Which I was terrified when you reached out to me. Really? People are like, my drag mom is always like, people are talking about you. People are asking me about you. And I go, who? Yeah. Who? Because as much as I don't want to care what people think, I care what people think. I know. A little bit. For sure. It's in the capacity of I want people to like me and not have any kind of like negative feelings towards me. So, but immediately my inner saboteur is like, everyone hates you. You're never going to suffice to anything. And I'm like, yeah. Great. Yeah. How do you get past that? Like, what is it that you do to get past that? Alcohol. No, I'm kidding. That sounds healthy. Well, yes. No. Eventually I have like these like moments of clarity where I'm like, you're gonna go out and you're gonna end up just doing it anyway, so just do it. The little like little episodes of like everything's fine, like nothing's fine, everything's fine, no happen so quick, and then they're gone immediately as I head on stage. Yeah. Yeah. The nerves just sort of go, you become Starra D'Show. I do. Yeah. It's I always tell people that I tend to channel the nervous energy and use it on stage, and it helps. It genuinely helps, and people are like, oh yeah, that does work, and I'm like, yeah. Well, what I was really impressed with, especially with the Real It Girls show, is you landed in the bottom 2 at first. Yeah, but thanks. No, I'm kidding. Well, it's the way the story unfolds, But then what happens when you're in the bottom 2 is that you have to fight for your life and give your it girl who got away to the audience, and then they pick. And from there, you climbed. You won the Celebrity It Girl game, and then you won the lip sync. So I was really impressed with sort of, at least from my point of view, from watching you throughout the show, is that fight. Yeah. That sort of like never giving up. Like, it didn't seem like you ever sort of got defeated or got in your head. You were like, I'm fighting all the way through to the end to get this crown. Can you talk to me about that like work ethic and like where do you think you got that from? It comes directly from my dad. My dad is the most hardworking man I have ever met. Like, we growing up, we like always unfortunately like ran into some kind of issues. Like just a lot of stuff has happened to my family, and luckily we're all there together. And we kind of just have gotten through it. But my dad like could have easily just been like, bye, like y'all can take care of it. But no, my dad's a hustler. Like he will find any side job to do if he needs to make money for his family. He will like wake up at the ass crack of dawn. He'll stay up until like the wee hours of the morning if that's the only shift available. Like my dad like hustled to keep the family like heads above water.
Yeah.
And as much as me and him argue on a constant,
I feel like that's how it goes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like with me and my dad, like it's never like a hey son, how are you? It's always like a why are you here? I don't have work today. Why? Okay, cool, great.
Why are you working?
Yeah.
You should be working.
But no, he's I am so grateful for him to instill that of like you cannot give up. You have to figure it out and get yourself out of this hole. And you know, that's what I do both in drag and out of drag, is I just have to keep going.
Absolutely. Where are you in the order of your family?
Like, I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest.
Yeah, so
okay.
It's
youngest of how many?
Three,
okay.
So my oldest sister, Audrey, and then my middle brother, Christian.
Okay.
And then there's this little me.
Yeah. Starra D'Show.
Starra D'Show.
You're not a Leo by any chance, are you?
I'm a Virgo.
You're a Virgo. That does not align typically with like, you know, being like, this feels very like Leo energy. Like even the hair feels Leo to me.
Like my little mane.
Yeah.
My mane.
Exactly.
Yeah. What's funny is I was supposed to be born in December, but I was born in September.
December.
Yeah. I'm a preemie.
So you're a preemie.
I'm a 6-month preemie.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's a big jump. Yeah, December is Sagittarius.
There you go.
So it must have been Sagittarius at the beginning.
Yeah. That sounds about
if you were
right.
At the beginning, I mean, if you were due late December, that's crazy. How did that, like being a preemie, did that influence your life at all? Of like,
that's the reason why I say that me and my mom, who I introduce everyone when I'm in drag as Mama D'Show.
Oh my God, I love that. I love that.
That's why we are so close. Like today, like getting ready for this, she was like, do you need help with anything? Like I can stone this. I can do XYZ. She'll go with me to do errands and everything for like all my gigs. Like she loves Starra. And so she's always down to help. I was literally getting ready in the restroom and she was like, wait, you have a slight tear. Like, I'll just sew it real quick. And I was standing there in the mirror finishing my makeup and she was just sewing my Leo. And I was like, I love you so much.
That is so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So she's been to a lot of the shows. Has she been to Henny Games?
She was at the Britney Henny Games.
She was at the Britney Henny Games.
Yep.
Okay. Work. So she saw me.
She did. She remembered you.
Oh yeah.
She did. Yes.
Okay. Good. So hopefully pleasant.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Great.
My mom loves drag. Like
I love that.
She loves drag, but my mom's also shady.
Yeah.
She's very shady.
For sure.
And she's not even intentionally shady.
I feel like that's how most moms are. You know, it's like
and
it
I
just
live
comes
for it.
out like they're like, what? I'm just being honest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There was my drag mom met my mom for the first time.
Yeah.
And we were going to go to Santee Alley to finally get me some like my essentials and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I went to go take a shower because I was at her house the night before. And she started my drag mom Iridessa started talking to my mom. And my mom, as I come in the shower, I can hear her go, yeah, like he just like needs more body. Like he just needs like and I went, not my mom calling me a big back. That's crazy. She wasn't wrong because I did at that point I wasn't padding. I wasn't wearing corsets or anything like that. But I was like, not my own mom read the shit out of me.
But that's kind of not. I mean, better to hear it from her than from like, you know, somebody else.
Oh yeah.
Or like another shady queen in the dressing room.
I've still heard it. I still heard it.
You still heard it.
I've heard it, but I'm always like, you know what?
Well, you're only a year and 3 months in.
So
yeah.
But I always take it as
more will come.
More
shade will come.
Oh yeah. And I'm ready for it. But I always take it as like, you know what? Like they're reading me, but like it's because they noticed me, and it's something that they've clearly noticed. So if I can fix it the next time, like that's just that's just more improvement for me.
Exactly. Take it in stride.
Oh yeah.
Did you go to drag shows with your mom before doing drag, or did you sort of fall into it together?
We fell into it together. So I had only gone to I think 2 or 3 drag shows before I had ever decided to, you know, don the Letitia wig.
Sure.
My first one was with my brother for his, I think, 20th birthday. We went to Hamburger Mary's WeHo for the first time, and I fell in love, like just as a viewer and as an audience member.
Yeah.
But my first ever performance, she was there, and of course she was screaming the loudest for me.
Yeah. I love that. I love that so much. Well, and you are just taking off. I know after this you have Seventh Heaven that you're performing in. I
am.
And also you're gonna be in Seventh Heaven again in December.
Double
because
whammy.
of winning the show.
Yes.
So like that's just so exciting. It's so fun to like just see people take momentum and get momentum and gain some stride. So I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
And your journey.
It's been such a crazy but like such a fulfilling journey.
Yeah. Well, you're just at the beginning, baby.
I know.
Yeah.
And I'm already so tired.
It's exhausting.
So I was like doing gigs from like 9 to like 2 in the morning, going to work the next day at 9:45.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself sort of like, what kind of areas do you want to expand in? You're obviously a dancer, first and foremost. Did you do dance classes, or like, is that just natural innate talent?
I've only have taken 2 dance classes in my life, and they were both in college.
That is so wild.
I'm just Latino, so like I have natural rhythm. Okay. Yes.
Work that up.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I've always loved dancing and performing as a kid, though. Like before even doing theater and before like doing drag, I was always like singing. I was always dancing. I was always like writing songs and like doing stuff like that. So performance has like always been a part of me, but I just didn't know like as a little kid like what that was, like what I was doing. I was just like, I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah. So where do you see yourself expanding? Are you thinking of just trying to book more gigs at this point, network more? Like what's kind of the next moves for Starra?
You know what? I obviously would like love to just perform more. Venues that I've already been at, new venues. Like I am just open to perform anywhere. I always say I have a car, I have gas money, and I have a wig. So wherever you need me to perform, I will be there.
You will be there.
I will be there.
You heard it here.
I will.
Yeah, amazing. You're at the point where you're like, I'll do anything. Like I just want to sort of exposure, get my name out there, meet some people, and yeah, because like that's what you should be doing.
For me, it's the only way I'm gonna improve is if I keep doing it. So like the more stage time I get, even if I'm not performing, like I'm at home like working on mug, like I'm doing something. I'm always doing something to improve what I'm doing because I just love it so much.
Yeah.
Like I want to keep getting better at what I love.
And were you like sort of a bedroom queen before you jumped into the scene, or did you just sort of go fully into it, like brick face?
I tried being like the gay boy who loves to do makeup and was good at makeup. I was not good at makeup.
Yeah.
I was not. So I gave up on that dream a while ago, and it wasn't until I started doing dragging that I picked up the makeup brush and was like, all right, let's go for round 2.
Yeah.
Let's go for round 2.
Yeah.
Clearly something has stuck with it because I don't think I look too bad.
Yeah. Well, the more repetition you do, I mean, and that's part of why I did this podcast too, because I was like, I gotta get better at makeup.
Yeah.
Just doing it like over and over and over and over again is like the best kind of practice that you can get. Well, that's exciting. Yeah. Well, I'm excited for you to step out onto the scene and like, of course, like we were saying just before the podcast, people are talking about you.
They are.
And when you're
they are.
Wow, so humble. They are. They're talking about me. No, but they are. Yeah. And obviously like Pterodactyl was like, she's one to watch, and clearly you are, because you took that crown right from those girls' hands.
Oh, this little thing, this one.
Yes.
I honestly walked in and I was like, I'm gonna be able to perform, and that's what matters.
Exactly.
Not thinking I was gonna walk out with a crown.
Yeah.
And it shocked me when it happened. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. Well, it was fun. It was a fun show. There were lots of twists and turns, and like, I loved it. I was like living for it, just like even as just like a spectator. I was hosting, but I also was like living for the trajectory.
Oh yeah.
I
as a baby queen, which I take baby queen as a badge of honor.
Yeah, for sure.
As a baby queen, competition's like mainly the thing that kind of gets you out there, and like that's kind of where the most opportunities are for us. And I also I get so much anxiety and I get so in my head about competing. Your competition though, I was just having fun at some point.
Yeah.
At some point, I was like, this is just fun.
Yeah. Well, I want it to feel like a game night, which I say at the beginning. I'm like, this is like a game night. Mm-hmm. This is like a family game night. Like, you know, it's who knows where the ball. There's going to be all these twists and turns, you know. And I started at Tony Soto's show, Learn the Words, Bitch, and that was very much like, you know, you can do your best in the first act, but second act, who knows who's gonna win? Yeah, you know. And I really like that element of just like surprise and like keeping the audience guessing.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah. I love watching competitions, but I hate when I'm like, well, clearly she's gonna win, and then she does. I love an underdog story.
Yeah,
I love an underdog story. I'm always like, I watch a competition, I'm like, oh, like she kind of ate that. Like, can we just keep her for like another round, just for fun?
Absolutely. Well, and also like here, sorry, I'm like complimenting my own show, but what I did love about it was just hearing everybody on the microphone and like hearing people's personality and like hearing people's opinions, and obviously that's what I love about having a podcast as well. Is like just hearing about people's life story and like hearing that you're a preemie and like you know, all these things that I would never know from watching you do like spins and dips on the stage. You know, when did you realize you were a trick queen? Like, and how do you do that? Like, do you just like, you're in your bedroom, just like falling back over and over and over again?
You kind of just do it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you've ever like watched something like, I can do that, and you just do it. That's what it was for me. Like I learned to do splits like when I was in first grade. I saw the girls doing it, and I was like, I can do that. Split. I saw Drag Race for the first time. I saw like a queen do a dip, and I was like, I can do that. Did a dip. I saw someone do high kicks. I do high kicks. I spins, like everything. I was like, I can do that. Sometimes I couldn't do it, but I was like, I'm going to do that.
Right. See, I had that mentality, and one of my first performance, I did, you know, a death drop, what I thought was going to be a death drop, and my back has never been the same. Like it still pops. Like every time I just like sit a certain way or just like push my back a certain way, it pops. So I have never attempted a trick ever since then. I'm like, you know, the health insurance is not that high for me.
Listen, tricks are lovely.
Yeah.
We don't always need to be doing them.
No.
We don't. No. I've seen too many girls do a split and then the leg is crooked. Like that's an injury waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Doing a dip wrong, that's an injury waiting to happen.
It scares. Sometimes when I watch some of these shows, I'm like, what is the liability policy of this bar or of this venue? Like, what happens if something does go horribly wrong, you know?
There's a host in Have Your Marys named Raina, and I was at her show last week, and she said the funniest thing. She was like, if you get hurt, we don't have insurance. That's on you. And I went, yeah, that's so accurate. Yeah. And I was cackling. I was also like one like vodka in, but like I was also cackling.
Well, I'm kind of surprised that they don't have us sign liability waivers. You know, like that kind of feels like something that we should put into practice, not to legalize drag or not to like bring the law into drag or whatever. But
also like we probably should.
we
probably should.
Listen, if we're signing liability waivers for skydiving, I think we should sign liability waivers for death drops. For death drops. Absolutely. I could have and probably should have sued Tony Soto for that first performance for my back never being the same since.
I will send you the medical bill immediately.
Check your inbox. I want my money. I'm coming to collect my money. Well, it's so fun getting to talk to you and getting to know you. And I'm excited to get to see your trajectory in the community, especially having only been a year and 3 months into it. It's a grind. But it sounds like you've got a good support system that is sort of like going to be with you along the way. And help you out.
Oh yeah. I'm so grateful for like my family and like my friends that have like either like, so like we love Starra, or like they come to see my shows, or always just like asking me how I'm doing and how the whole drag thing is doing. Like I'm so grateful for it, because I could easily have people just be like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Which sometimes it is, because like drag is fun. Yeah, drag can be stupid. My leaky faucet said the same thing. Like drag can be stupid.
Yes,
and it is.
Yes,
but you know, like it's also so empowering.
I know,
it's so empowering.
I know. Did you watch my Leaky's episode? Is that where you got that from?
Just
from hearing her.
I may or may not have been binging it the past week.
Oh,
Yes.
So you're a girl who does your homework.
I did my homework.
Okay.
I did.
Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you were so prepared for the show. Because I was like, when you did your It Girl Who Got Away, I was like, man, she nailed that.
Oh yeah.
And I know you're gonna save it for the end, so we'll save that one for the end. But yeah, and you're gonna get your face painted by Myliki as one of the prizes for a real It Girl as well.
Oh my god! I'm
just
so
like
excited.
for a gig or whatever.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things I love and I want to encourage is sort of community and like relationships, like outside. You know, again, like calling it a game night instead of just like a straight competition. It's like I want girls to form relationships with the judges to form relationships with the audience. Like I want it to feel that way. So
yeah, I felt it.
Yay.
Trust me, I felt it.
Okay, so now we're gonna get to our It Girls Who Got Away.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The It Girls of the Week. Sorry.
It Girls of the Week. Okay, It Girls of the Week.
Forgot my own podcast. Maybe I should start binge watching my own podcast so I know how it goes.
A refresher never hurt anybody.
So this is somebody who has been trending nationwide, is in everybody's timelines, regardless of whether you're gay, straight, where you are in the country. Everybody is talking about this. And before we do, make sure to like and subscribe to the podcast, either on YouTube or wherever you are listening to it. We'd love to have your support. I'm so close to 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Yes.
And I don't know how many I have on the other ones, but lots of people watching. So I'm very, very excited about that. And yeah, that's all I need to say there, right? Yes. Nailed it. Great. I end up saying it at the end, so I'm glad I caught it and said it here. Okay, do you have your It Girl in mind?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
Danica Lewinsky.
Yes!
Ah!
Oh my god, amazing.
Yeah.
I would consider that the same.
That's the same thing.
Bubba and Danica Lewinsky, for sure. I mean, how crazy.
Listen,
like I mean, with all the twists and turns, it truly is a reality show.
My brother said it. He was like, it must be so embarrassing being a Republican right now.
Yeah.
Because that's your boy right there, and he allegedly. Well,
we'll wait for next week when it all comes out.
Which,
yeah,
I can't wait for that. I will be sitting with my popcorn, just waiting.
Yeah. I know. And just like this mystery Bubba, because obviously Jeff Epstein's brother came out saying it's not Bill Clinton. And honestly, by the way, I think it's embarrassing to be in politics, period. Right now. Like, regardless of like your party, like, I mean, Bill Clinton is an embarrassment all in itself, you know, like, I mean, just like with the way all of this is coming out and coming to light, and like, again, let's just wait and see. And I do also want to say, like, I don't mean to make light of, you know, sexual assault or, you know, any of that, because there are some true victims who are behind a lot of this.
Yes.
And a lot of the Epstein survivors, they also released a PSA video this week that was very, very powerful, just showing how young they were when these crimes first took place. And so I'm hopeful for them that they may see the justice that they have so long been pushing for and fighting for, and so brave to put themselves out there, because we know that a lot of times when people do come forward with, you know, these types of allegations, they are often met with a lot of ridicule and a lot of, you know, bad attention.
Oh yeah.
So I'm hopeful for them.
I am too. It's the whole idea behind like the whole Epstein situation is just to even just like think it all the way through and like from top to bottom. That's crazy.
I know.
Like, we live in a world where that's possible.
I know.
No. Everyone who was ever on that island, jail immediately.
Immediately. God. Yeah. Well, and also like somebody who I was going to say it was going to be a niche girl, but is kind of related to this. But there's a guy named Barrett Paul who is a survivor of the Abercrombie and Fitch. All of that. There was some trafficking there as well. And that guy is connected to the Epstein of it all. So, you know, he's come forward that, you know, it doesn't just happen to women and girls. It also happens to boys and men.
Yeah.
And they're a part of this too. And I just really hope this all sheds light on the ickiness of it all, and it exposes some of these networks so it can, suss out, flush the system.
Yeah.
Because I also feel with the divisiveness of our politics at this time, I feel like we are being divided by these terrible people at the top.
Yep.
And actually the working class down here at the bottom is like, we have a lot more in common than we may realize.
We all have the same struggles.
Yeah.
These same exact struggles.
Exactly. And we shouldn't allow ourselves to be divided by these people up top. But it is just like so gross. Like I'm having a hard time like processing it all, I gotta say.
I was really like deep into politics. And I still am. I still am.
Oh, cool.
Back in the last election, 2024?
Yeah, 24.
24 and the 2020 election.
Which literally feels like 10 years ago.
I know.
Like, I don't hold anything against you for being like, oh yeah, last year.
I was like, so much has happened in just the past like 5 years. The 2020s have been rough. Multiple elections. We had the pandemic.
Yeah.
So like my just like idea of time is gone.
I know, me too. Where were you? Like, how old were you when the pandemic hit? Or where were you in life?
I was
just graduated.
It was my second semester ever of college.
Okay.
Second semester of college.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
I was halfway through my second semester, and then they were like, "Oh, like we're gonna take a week off," and I was like,
"You were a freshman."
I was a freshman in college.
Oh my God, that is so awful.
Yeah, I was like, thank God, because I was taking the bus at 6 a.m. every morning to get to my first class at 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you, girl.
Thank you.
Damn, that is some work ethic. Good for you.
But the thank God turned into, can we please go back? Can we please what was supposed to be a week ended up being 6 months.
Yeah, for pandemic,
and I was like, I'm ready to go back to class.
Yeah.
Like, I'm ready to be back in like in a scholastic environment.
So how did you get involved in politics, or what was your capacity of involvement?
More just like trying to like just staying informed.
Interest.
I was like, I'm a gay like Latin femme drag queen. Like I'm everything that this current administration does not like. I have to be unfortunately political. Like
I know.
I didn't get a choice.
Yeah, we don't have a choice.
We don't.
Yeah.
Like especially right now, like my people are being targeted in these ICE raids.
Yeah.
And like, what am I gonna do? Just sit back and be like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right.
No.
Right.
Are you kidding? There was one day I went to work. I got to work, and then I found out that they were ICE was literally down the street from my house.
Wow.
Down the street.
Wow.
And I was like,
and did you know anybody that had been? No. Okay. Luckily, thank God. Yeah.
But even then, like whether I know people or not, like that's just so sad. Like to me, like being like empathetic is like the easiest thing to do.
I know.
Some people have a real hard time with that.
Well, we forget that it's a muscle, and that it like truly like it's something that a lot of people apparently just don't have. Watching these families get torn apart, and then also on top of it to be sent to places where we don't know what's happening there, what the oversight is. There's very little transparency about where they're going. Yeah. Some are getting sent to countries that they're not even from. You know, it's, the conditions that we do hear sound where they're like drinking water off of the floor is like, sometimes when I think about, the Holocaust and everything like that, of like, well, what were people doing, during that time? Like, how could you carry on as normal? And it's like, I wonder how I'm going to look back on this time period when all the truth does come to light.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I'm trying to be as vocal as I possibly can be right now.
We have to be. It's like, we're drag queens. Like, our existence is inherently political.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I'm dressed as Caroline Levitt. Which I guess I should address at the top of the episode. But I'm dressed as the White House press secretary who is having to like do mental gymnastics answering a lot of these questions about Epstein and all of it. I'm actually doing a number right after this at the Abbey as Caroline Levitt that I'm very excited for. So
that lady is,
it's insane to watch. It's just like what I will say is I'm really happy that there seems to be a watershed moment that's happening for a lot of the Republican base.
Oh yeah,
where they're going, nah, y'all have lost me. Like, you've tried to do the bait and switch too many times. Like the logic is not logicking, you know?
Not anymore. Not anymore. It never was.
It never was.
It never was.
Yeah, that part.
But it very much isn't now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Ugh,
did you have any runner-ups for It Girl of the Week? I didn't ask you to prepare any, so.
My runner-up is actually my niche.
Oh, okay.
It's my niche.
Okay. I think I did the same thing where I was like, this kind of is a niche girl, but okay, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to get to our niche girls of the week. These are girls or stories or people or things that are trending specifically in our timeline or in the gay community's timeline. So yeah, who is your niche girl?
So I have two, but my big one is California drivers.
California drivers.
Because we are in one of the worst rainstorms we've ever had this whole year.
Yes. Okay, this is a great niche girl.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
I am a commuter. I drive 30 minutes to and 30 minutes from work every single day. And the amount of things I have witnessed on the 10 freeway, I could write a whole book about it.
For sure.
Especially when it comes to, right now, when it comes to rain, it feels like the minute rain starts to fall from the sky, people lose half of their brain cells.
I know. It's wild.
It's crazy.
I know. I was driving downtown to, I forget one of the shows. It might have been Henny Games All Winners, but I was driving down to the show and I was like, oh, right. I forgot that everybody forgets how to act like a normal person when the rain starts to fall. Like, it's crazy.
Which California drivers are already bad as it is without the rain.
Yeah.
But add in that, and at this point, I just don't even want to drive anymore.
I know.
I do it out of necessity.
Yeah. I love driving, but I'm also like, I'm nervous because I've been in California for so long now that like, I'm nervous that if I went somewhere else, that I would be like a terrible driver.
Oh, yeah.
Like here, I'm kind of like one of the norm.
Yeah.
You know, like, but if I were to go to Georgia, where I'm from, or like, you know, somewhere else, then I don't know. I worry for myself.
I do always say it could be so much worse. Like our streets everywhere outside of LA, no offense LA, but those streets are crazy.
Crazy.
Especially downtown in here in WeHo, these streets are out to get you.
Yeah.
They're not forgiving whatsoever.
No.
There's barely enough space for one car, let alone two.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's not New York.
Yeah. Oh, New York just seems like so crazy to me.
Driving in New York, driving in some of these European countries, like those streets.
The European countries. I was in Europe once, and my friend and I rented like a manual car, and it was like this small little buggy.
Yeah.
And I made a wrong turn and went into the city square. And we were like screaming, and like everybody got their phones out and like started taking pictures of like the American tourists that were like, just like, we were like driving past cafes and like all like we were on these roads that like, and then we saw like the cops on the other side like trying to find us, and but luckily we got out to like the main road before they could track us down, but it was scary.
No, but California driving it's not for the faint of heart.
No.
Some of us should not have our license.
Sure, yes.
Some of us should not have our license.
Yeah. That part.
And you know, if it's raining, let's just stay home.
Yeah.
Just stay home.
Just stay home.
Stay home.
Just stay home.
Good book, a nice little heater.
And I think a lot of us have been staying home. It's felt very sleepy the past couple of days.
Oh, yeah.
I will say.
Oh, yeah. I've been off the past 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
I've been off the past 2 days, and the amount of things I have done, non-existent. I know. I really did like a full decompression, like just rest of like, because I've been out there so much that I'm just like, okay. She's hustling.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
As you know, as you know. Well, my niche girl I was going to say is BravoCon.
Ooh.
Are you a Bravo girly at all?
I used to be, a little bit.
Okay.
I used to watch like the early seasons of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Sure.
My mom and my best friend, hi Kristen, is a huge Vanderpump fan.
Oh, okay.
And I've been to Tom Tom's before.
Yeah.
And I've seen.
I know, it's crazy that it's like right here.
Yeah. Tom Tom, and then I passed by like Pump, and I'm like, oh my god, like this was on TV.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah. But I'm not too into it now, but I'm aware of who these people are.
Yeah, so I think this year has hit new levels of popularity or new levels of like reach. I think that they are really leaning into, they did the Bravo Awards, and they have partnered with Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang, who are the hosts of Las Culturistas. Do you know them?
I love Las Culturistas.
You do?
Culturistas. I love Las Culturistas.
I know, which obviously a lot of the inspiration for this podcast comes from that.
Yes.
But they did the Las Culturistas Awards earlier this year, and it seems like the Bravo, Andy Cohen was very smart and tapped Bowen and Matt to come in, and it seems like to sort of help produce this event, because then they also did the Bravo Awards with similar sort of like kitschy, weird awards, like most iconic item, you know, or silliest feud about nothing, best feud about nothing, I think was one. I didn't watch them. I just saw it all over my feed.
And see, I know the Real Housewives dominated these categories.
Yeah. Oh, well, absolutely.
Dominated.
Absolutely. Well, and I'm also very curious to see how, because, you know, they've been talking about how like ratings for the Oscars and the Emmys and sort of like the more established prestigious award shows, the ratings just every year go down and down and down and down.
Yes.
I wonder if things like Las Culturistas Awards and the Bravo Awards, I wonder if they're going to usurp traditional award shows in terms of viewership and like what people are actually tuning into. I'm just curious about that.
I think a huge part of it is because of like the rise of social media.
Absolutely.
Like Vine was 6 seconds. TikToks, you can get a joke in like 5 to 10 seconds. Like, me personally, sometimes I'm just so tired that I can't even sit there and like watch a YouTube video. Like the ADD is real. I don't have the mental capacity to just sit and watch it.
I know.
TikTok is just so easy because I'm just
well, and that's what's so, I mean, it's so clippable, the way that they're making these shows, where it's like, oh, like this person's acceptance speech is like 1 minute long, so I'm gonna watch it on
the full
you know
TikTok,
what I mean? Like I saw Dorit Kemsley win for most iconic cigarette, you know, like it's like it was like stupid things like that, and I didn't watch the full program, but you know, in terms of getting my eyeballs and getting my attention, it did just that. You know,
I think it's helping because to kind of like I don't know what the term is, but like to kind of like put the two ideas together. Movie clips are like a huge thing right now on TikTok, and it's making people want to watch these movies
again, like older movies,
and then like the trailers are coming out on the TikToks, and so like these new movies are coming out. I know like when the Oscars come out, like half these movies I've never even heard of, but eventually my TikTok feed starts to pull up some of these clips, and I'm like, what is this movie? Wait, hold on.
Right.
So I think,
is it clips of the movie, or is it people lip syncing to the audio of like a clip from The Notebook or something?
Both.
Okay.
Which those lip sync videos sometimes tickle me so hard. I think it's so funny sometimes. Especially because like as like we literally lip sync for a living. So seeing someone else do it, I'm like,
didn't nail it.
No.
I know, especially seeing like the housewives try to do it. I'm like, oh, babe, this is not your lane, but bless you for trying.
I was like, move aside. Let me do this one for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And also another thing is that Matt Rogers also did announce today that he is dating the guy from one of the gay guys from Below Deck. I'm sorry, I don't know your name. That's so terrible. But Matt Rogers has been single for a very, very long time.
So have I.
Oh, okay, yes. Yeah. So you're single?
Very.
Okay. So what's dating like for you in the city?
Non-existent.
You're focused on drag right now.
I'm focused on drag and me.
And you. Yeah. Well, drag is very, how do I say it? It's all consuming.
Yeah.
You know, like it's hard to have a lot of time outside of doing all of this.
Which I kind of understand it as, because I think someone was like, drag queens. It was actually, who was it? It was my Leaky. I think she said it. She was like, drag queens and porn stars are like celebrities. And so like in this idea, like we're like known. And so the idea of like dating while like being like somewhat known is crazy.
Oh, baby, you are so delusional. I love that.
Listen,
you're like a full celebrity. You're like, you've been doing drag for a year.
I've been doing drag for a year, and I am famous, baby.
I am famous, baby. On these streets, people are talking. Girl, people are talking. Let me
live in my delusion for a little bit, Britney, please.
No. Listen. Whenever I talk to anybody, especially like Mary Kate or somebody, they're always like, girl, you need to snap out of this delusion. Like,
no, I promise it's all jokes. It's all jokes.
It's all jokes, but you know, there's some truth there for sure too. Because the thing is that people are talking about you. Like, it's not that people aren't talking. It's not that people don't know who you are. You know, so you're not doing dating at all. You're not on any of the apps.
It's not that I'm not trying. It's just not happening.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But good for Matt Rogers.
Yes, good for Matt Rogers.
Listen,
I know.
A win for one of us is a win for all of us.
Listen, he's in his 30s though. So like, and it sounds like you're in your like early 20s.
I'm 24.
Oh my God, I hate you. Why did I invite you on this podcast? This was a mistake. Mistakes were made.
Listen, I'm 24. These knees and these back are 45.
Yes, no wonder you're such a twirler. No wonder they're 45.
They're 45.
I love that.
Listen, you'll see me walk off stage and I'm probably limping.
Yeah.
Or I'm just saying, get these off of me.
Listen, watching you, I'm limping. I watch you and I'm like, oh, that hurt.
Yeah. Sometimes I actually just had an injury not so long ago.
Okay.
And in the moment, they probably couldn't see it, but in the middle of the performance, I was like, oh, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Something's definitely wrong.
Yeah. Well, do you have any other niche girls this week?
There's one more.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that you always say like a niche girl is something that like you know, or like the gays would know.
Yeah.
I have something that I think the gays wouldn't know.
Work. Love.
One of my favorite bands, Set It Off, just came out with a new album like a week or two ago.
Work.
And I obsessed with it.
What genre of music?
They're pop punk, but they like delve into like different genres. Each of their albums like a different like genre. I love it. I actually just saw them yesterday in concert at the Regent.
Okay.
And I went by myself, which was my first time ever going to a concert by myself.
Okay.
But like,
yeah, that's brave.
Very.
Yeah.
Because the first like set of the openers, I was sitting there going, I'm at a concert. By the time the concert was over, I was like, oh, I keep going. Like, I'm ready for this.
Yeah.
But Set It Off, like, they've been my favorite band for years. And to be able to see them again, I was like, ugh.
Do they have like a mosh pit type situation or what?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
they are.
So yeah, that's got to be easier when you're like alone, like, because you can kind of just like float around.
Well, I don't mosh because I wear glasses. And my insurance is not great. So getting a replacement for those, I'm not dealing with that.
No, but people are moshing.
But people are moshing.
They are.
People are moshing. People are throwing everything and anything.
Wow.
Including themselves.
Oh my God.
It's such a cool environment to be in.
Yeah, what do you enjoy about that? Because I hear it and I go, no ma'am. Well, don't touch me.
I've done it once, and the cool thing, and like one of the big rules about moshing is that like, if someone falls, you stop, you pick them up, and then you keep going.
Yeah.
It's very much like, okay, we all know what we're getting ourselves into, but we're going to take care of each other and make sure that everyone's cool. And that's kind of the environment that I think Set It Off has kind of developed with their concerts and like their kind of like fandom, is that like everyone's so nice, everyone's so sweet. I like randomly like talked to like 2 guys yesterday. Randomly just came up to me and were like, you enjoying the show, dude? And I was like, oh, hell yeah, like I love this. And we were just talking, and then, you know, I just love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The energy.
Well,
and also I gotta imagine like having been through college during the pandemic.
Yeah.
You probably, I mean, that's like the prime time of like wanting to be touched. You know, like of like wanting.
Well,
like,
yes.
You know, of just like wanting that sort of like experience of like being amongst people. I mean, like when I was in college, I was going to like Tiger Heat and stuff like that, which was like a gay club here for 18 and up, where it was just like people everywhere. You were crammed into this room, and it was so like, you know, and that I loved it, you know. So it sounds like maybe it's kind of that for you.
It very much is. And I don't get to do like stuff for myself very often. I work full time outside of doing drag.
Wow.
So like my days off, I don't want to do anything, and sometimes I can't even do anything like financially wise or like just energy wise. Like I just don't have it.
Yeah.
But I let myself enjoy one of these days, and when they were coming to LA, I was like, you know what? take my money. You will see me there. Yeah.
You will see me there. And also I feel like pop punk is sort of having a little bit of a renaissance. Yeah. I feel like. I feel like Olivia Rodrigo maybe kicked it out. I mean, I know she's like the top 40 version of it. But like it, and is this might sound stupid. Is Somber, who's the guy that like murdered the girl in the trunk of his car?
Oh, David?
David, that's it. Is he pop punk?
I actually don't know.
Okay. Well,
I only know him because of that.
I know, me too. Yeah. I think I did end up going and like listening to one of the songs to be like, who is this guy? And I did recognize the song. So I was like, oh, okay. But I think he was kind of like into like, well, obviously he was very off the deep end.
Yeah.
But, crazy.
But Somber's another one. I actually have no idea who he is.
Yeah, Somber's another one. I don't know how I'm mixing all of those up.
He to me looks like Timothée Chalamet. There's a couple that look like Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah.
He's one of them.
It's interesting how Hollywood kind of like finds a look and then like they just replicate.
Yeah.
You know?
Which, good for them. You found your niche.
Hey. Way to tighten, girl. Hey. Way to tighten. I love that.
But yeah, no, I have been a fan for I think 5 years now, and like whenever I go, I'm always like finding new bands and like finding like new experiences, and just the Set It Off themselves have helped me develop that, and I appreciate them so much for it.
Yeah.
Their music has gotten me through a lot. But also, like, the atmosphere of pop punk itself is so, so cool. And it's always so refreshing to be able to go back into that kind of scene. Because I'm so sorry. I don't always get to do it. But it's lovely when I get to go back.
It's like true recreation, true release. It sounds like.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
I was surprised. I'm surprised I didn't able to talk today because of how much I was screaming last night.
This was last night?
This was last night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know I said I didn't do anything last night. I did one thing.
You did one thing. You did this one thing.
One thing.
I love it.
One thing by Amory.
Yes, which was the that was the final lip sync battle.
Yeah.
Was just one thing. Yeah, we didn't even really go through the show. So you did well, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But the final lip sync battle you did against Mary Kate Lohan, and you did One Thing by Amory.
Yes.
And yeah, brought the house down. And so how we do the final lip sync is it's a song from an it girl who got away. So I had three people, and
Slater, Lily Allen, and
Amory. Yeah. Okay, so should we get to our it girl who got away?
Let's do it.
Would you? I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first. I'll have you time me.
Okay.
Oh, right as I lose a nail.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, we're live. Okay, great. We'll just leave her there. Okay, so I'm gonna have 1 minute to ride for a girl who got away, who we need to wake up and support this girl and resurrect. Okay, so I'm just putting it here. And there we go. Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
1 minute on the clock, starting now.
My it girl who got away is Slater. One of the selections I had for the it girl who got away for the Real It Girl show. Slater is a hyper pop artist who has an album called Starfucker in particular that I absolutely love. It is such a good album from top to bottom, no skips. It just has so much adrenaline. It's like if you're missing Brat from last year, this is like Brat on steroids. You can like listen to it, get hyped up, get worked up, and just feel like trashy and then sexy and cool, which is like very what I love. It is my alter ego, I would say, is Starfucker. It's such a good album and it never got sort of its shine, and Slater's sort of been out there hustling, and she's got such a great heart, and she's also super talented. She's an incredible vocalist, actually. Kesha has been writing for her so hard, trying to get her name out there. She's releasing singles like Crank and Beat Up Chanel's, which is so good. Go check them out. Stream it today. Yes.
You know what's funny? That Slater's I Love Hollywood, that was my second option.
Oh,
it was my second option.
Yeah.
I was like, in case like I really wanted to do One Thing.
Yeah, well, it's such a fun song.
But when I heard
and girl, that was a marathon too, by the way. Yeah. Like hearing it out loud, I was like, damn, that is a song.
It's upbeat the whole time.
The whole time.
But I Love Hollywood, I was like, oh, this is such a good, like, leveled song.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can do so much with it. But
and I also love like there's like little. She's got like little spoken word bits in there too that sort of make it very campy and there's personality and like I actually I almost changed it to Purr because Purr is such a rev up song where but I was like, no, Britney, you made your decision. The girls have already learned these lyrics. Do not switch it up on them. Let it just be I Love Hollywood. But because I mean, that's a fun song too.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's like, I almost feel like it's Madonna's Hollywood song, but on steroids again.
Okay. I need to listen to more Slater. Because I Love Hollywood was my first time ever listening to her. And I was like, this is cute.
Exactly. Well, and that's why I have the final battle to An It Girl Who Got Away, because I want to bring attention to these songs that I think are underplayed and underused in especially drag queen remixes.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, because we all hear Charlie, we all hear Addison Rae, we all hear, you know, the main girl, you know, Taylor Swift, we all hear the main girlies. Like, let me find a way to get these girls that I ride for like back into the conversation. You know what I mean?
That's where like I like doing when I perform, I like doing songs that like you wouldn't expect someone to do, but you're like, no, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna do like a Dua Lipa song, I'm gonna do a deep cut. My first song I performed was Begging.
Oh.
And no one does Begging.
Yeah. And that's Dua Lipa?
That's Dua Lipa.
Okay.
And it was one of my favorite songs that she does. And I did it and I was like, that was a good idea. Keep getting those.
Yeah.
Keep doing those.
Yeah. Because then it's like familiar to the audience, but new.
Yes.
Like they know the voice and they trust the voice.
Yeah.
They go, okay, like this voice is going to be somebody who can carry me through a song, but it's like new. It's not going to be, you know, just one of the top 40 hits.
Yeah. And most times people will go back and listen to that album again and be like, oh, that was that song.
That was that song. Well, Starra, are you ready for your It Girl Who Got Away?
Am.
Okay. And this is the same one that you're doing from the show.
It's the same one.
Okay. That you beat your drag mother Iridessa with.
I'm sorry, Mom. I love you.
Yes. Hey, listen. Conversation is currency.
Conversation is currency.
The more your name comes up, the better.
Yes.
Okay. So, Starra, this is your It Girl Who Got Away, and go.
My It Girl Who Got Away is none other than the wonderful Stephanie Hsu. For those who don't know, Stephanie Hsu was nominated for Best Supporting Actress at the Oscars for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yes.
And she did not win that award, even though she was the fan favorite to win. Her co-star Jamie Lee Curtis won Best Supporting Actress that year. And listen, I know we all love Jamie Lee Curtis. We do, but that was not her award to win. I'm so sorry, my love.
30 seconds.
Like, let's stick to selling yogurt. We all know that you are the queen of Activia.
Yes.
Okay? You can keep chasing that man in that mask too.
Yes.
But when it came to that Oscar, it was Stephanie's. For those of you who haven't seen it, look up her audition.
15 seconds.
Look at her audition for that role. It is insane. And I'm watching it, I go, this is the reason why she got cast. And watching that movie, this is the reason why she should have had that Oscar. And it just hasn't been the same since. And I need a Stephanie Hsu resurgence.
And that's time. Yes. Way to ride for your girl.
I love Stephanie Hsu. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, and she truly was amazing in that movie. That movie was just so fresh and out of the box. And oh my God, the way I sobbed watching that movie. I was like, why am I crying at a movie with like dildo fingers or like sausage fingers, you know, dildos and like them as like rocks, like that scene with them as rocks. My God. And that was another one. That was a movie that came right as we were coming out of the pandemic too. I remember watching with a group of people and just being like, oh my God, it's so good to be with people again.
Oh yeah. That whole year for movies was insane.
Yeah.
Because that was the year The Whale came out.
I don't know that one.
The Whale. Oh, you've never seen The Whale?
Yeah, what's The Whale? Is that with Frasier?
That was Brendan Fraser.
Okay. I didn't end up watching that one.
Do yourself, when you're in a good mental space,
okay.
Go ahead and sit down, wrap a blanket around you, get some popcorn and watch it because it's so good.
See, I'm never in a good mental space. So.
Me either.
See, that's the thing with a lot of Oscar movies too, though, is that like it requires you to be in a good mental space. Like, I'm never there, girl. I need uplifting. I need you know, something positive like all the time. But it's a good emotional watch.
I'll rephrase. If you need a good cry, watch The Whale, because Hong Chow was Hong Chow was also nominated for the Best Supporting Actress for that movie, and she was my runner-up.
Okay.
She was my runner-up.
For It Girl Who Got Away.
For It Girl Who Got Away, and for that Oscar.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe this is not the end for Stephanie Hsu, and we will see her win an Oscar. Has she been in anything this year? I don't think so.
Not that I know of. Yeah. I know right after Everything Everywhere, she did Ride Along. Not Ride Along. Joyride.
Joyride,
and it was another predominantly Asian cast.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I heard good things about that one. I didn't see it, but yeah.
And then she was in what was that movie with Ryan Gosling? He plays like a stunt guy.
I think it was literally called Stuntman.
It's a Stuntman? Stuntman. Yeah. She plays either his assistant or the guy that dies in the movie's assistant.
Okay.
Which, that's not a spoiler. You see it in the trailer. That man gone.
That man's gone. Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I need her next big role. Like, I need her to like really like do her next big one.
Absolutely. Well, Starra, it's been so fun to have you
on
the show. I know. Well, because I'm watching the clock. I'm like, you got to get to your next gig. Like, you got to get going. So where can people find you on social media? Like on the streets? Where are you?
Not the street. I'm on the corner. No, I'm not on the corner. Yeah. Sorry, Mom. You can find me on Instagram at _Starra the Show. That's THEE_STARRADSHOW.
Period. Work.
Yes.
So it's lovely to have you on the podcast. I'm so excited to see where you go.
Thank you.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy to. Big thanks to Tiara for giving you a shout out, making
you,
sure that I kept my eye on you because I'm excited to see where you go, and you just have such great energy and charisma, and I hope it takes you so far.
I hope it does too.
Yeah. Anyway, so let us know in the comments, was there anyone that we missed? Because as we all know, conversation is currency. We'll see you next week.